What's good, everybody? It's your boy Goat back with another one. Let's get right into it. Hey, man, I think the Los Angeles Lakers needs to make a trade. The Lakers need to get Mo Bamba, Blake Griffin, Jared Allen, or Andre Drummond, Miles Turner. They need to get somebody. This Lakers loss was huge. Something that I've noticed that whenever LeBron James comes out the game, there's no floor general. Lakers need a guy that can run the floor when LeBron's out the game. What I've noticed is that Alex Caruso, when Alex Caruso is playing the point, or Struder, them guys are mainly scorers. They don't get guys involved. They don't make the other guys around them better. The Lakers needs a point guard that can run the floor, be a floor general, kind of like Rondo. Because the Lakers are missing a floor general. The Lakers are missing a big man. They need to go get a big man ASAP. You're Rob Pelinka. You can't keep playing Marcus Lowe at center. Can't keep doing that. You need a big man. You need a floor general. As you can get a wing defender of some sort, go do it. I would trade Struder. I'm trading Montrez. I'm trading Montrez and Struder. Both of you got to go. Montrez, Struder, and Matthews. I would give all three of them jokers. Marcus Lowe, you go with him. But Lakers gotta rearrange this team and get back into championship caliber form. Because I don't like what I see from this Lakers team. I do not like what I'm witnessing. Defensively, offensively. You know, the guys are not playing team basketball on neither side of the ball. Getting cooked and baked. You let Harden and Kyrie do their thing. You let some random guy, I don't know what his name, some role player. You let a role player hit all them threes to beat you. Which is just pathetic. It's disgusting. So we gotta do something. We got to get a wing, get a point guard, big man, something. Because I don't like what I'm seeing. You know, the Lakers are turning the ball over way too much. Too many turnovers. I thought Frank Vogel waited too long with his timeouts. He didn't use his timeouts when he supposed to use them. Too many turnovers, too many bad shots. The Lakers got to get Kyle Kuzma going. Kyle Kuzma right now, they got to get him going. Because if AD is out for a month, you need to get Kyle Kuzma going. Kyle Kuzma is a walking bucket. He's capable of dropping 20 points. I don't know what the Lakers are doing as far as play calling, but they got to do a better job of getting Kyle Kuzma going. They got to. You can't rely on LeBron James to go out there and try to carry the whole team. You got to call plays. KCP is playing like KFC right now. He's playing like a ball. Right now. You feel me? THT, he's not really playing good at all. So, we got to make some adjustments as far as the team. Rob Pelinka, I'm calling for your job. If you did not make trades, you should be fired immediately. Blank, period. If you're King James, you should be pushing for these trades. You should be talking to the league. Look, bro, I got to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because the way you guys are playing right now, it's not good basketball on no level. Wes Matthews is jacking up shots, not even hitting them. You got Montrez not playing no D. Then you got Schroeder. Even when Schroeder's in the game, Schroeder doesn't get other guys involved. Schroeder's a guy, he only gets himself involved. And I don't like that about Schroeder's game, is that he's a scoring guard. You know, I agree with Elder. When you're talking about a championship caliber team, you know, it's not good to have a scoring point guard. And that's what Schroeder is. Schroeder is a scoring guard. Schroeder's not a guy who's going to get other guys involved. I think even Kyrie Irving's playmaking is better than Schroeder's. But the Lakers got to do something. I would try to get Jared Allen. I would throw the kitchen sink at the Cavs. Give me Jared Allen. Because Jared Allen can get you easy. Jared Allen can score 20, just getting dunks and putbacks. And he play defense. But I do not like what I see. from the GM. The GM's not making no moves. He ain't stepping up. Genie Bus. You got to fire this man ASAP. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers got to step up and make some plays, because right now, with the way they're playing, they can't win the championship playing this kind of basketball. They got to be better on both sides. They got to start communicating. They got to start talking, because right now I don't like what I see from the Lakers. They're playing a lot of bad basketball right now. It's very frustrating to watch. It's kind of disturbing to watch at a high level, high pedigree. But everybody needs to step up. You know, they gotta start playing together more, playing team ball. I don't know what they're gonna do to step up. But if they keep this same roster, they're in trouble. The Lakers, you cannot keep this same roster going into the playoffs. You're gonna be in trouble. I tell you. So we gotta do something. You know, King James did his thing tonight. You know, King, he had 30 points. I think he had 7 to 8 rebounds, 7 to 8 assists. He did his thing, but the rest of the guys, man, it's like when LeBron sits down, the team don't run. The team don't flow good when LeBron sits down and all this stuff. Let me let y'all hear a little bit with my guy Dan Lecker fan. This guy's a great guy. He knows basketball. He understands the game. I'm going to let y'all hear a little bit of what he had to say about this loss and all that stuff. So hold tight. I'm going to get my boy Dan Laker fan. His link will be in my description. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear what he said. The guy really knows his basketball. And I just love his takes and stuff.
It's your boy Detail back with another post-game recap. As unfortunately, the Lakers fall to the Brooklyn Nets. A lot to a little. Yeah, it wasn't the prettiest of games, guys. It was kind of frustrating, especially in the beginning. We knew that if they, came out at slow, this would be.
And you know what's crazy? Dan Laker fan, he made a good point already. The Lakers came out there slow. They came out lethargic. Let's continue.
Go, but let's be real. Lakers role players did not show up tonight.
That's a fact. Dan Laker fan, that's a fact. The role players did not step up.
Had a Kuz who started off the game well and then eventually slowed down. Nobody else showed up besides LeBron and Kuz. So that's
facts.
Unfortunate. I'm gonna get to all the negative stuff and everything. Make sure you guys get your phones ready if you guys want to chime in as well. I will open up the lines in just a minute. But I want to give a congratulations to LeBron James, who played his heart out tonight. And he also surpassed a major milestone of he accomplished surpassing 35,000 points scored in his career. So congrats to LeBron. I know it was a tough night tonight. And normally I don't like to mention stats, but this is not a stat. This is a milestone. My man absolutely fought his heart out. He outplayed their stars, that's for sure. But it was 2 versus 1. And then the role players didn't step up for us on top of that. But he ended up the night with 32 points, 8 rebounds, 7 assists. Did all he could. So shout out LeBron for that. As far as everybody else, again, they don't show up. Their role players show up. They had Harris. They had, some Kawahu. I don't know what his name is. I don't even want to say it. I'm going to butcher it. We turned the ball over, got off to that slow start. And I told you guys, if we start the game slow, it's going to be nearly impossible to catch up to this team. So that quick start was key and crucial. And you got to congratulate them. Their role players showed up. They wanted this game more. So, again, congratulations to the Nets. They won the battle, but they won't win the war. Now, this is an eye-opening game for the coaching staff, for the front office, and for everybody. We need more players to step up. If not, there will be major moves. I'm telling you this right now. Guys have to step up. KCP has been no-show for a couple of games now. Wesley Matthews was a no-show tonight. We needed to see way more from Trez. Kuz started off the game well, but then, tailed off towards the end. And, of course, we're facing the Brooklyn Nets, who are really Mike D'Antoni's team. Don't be fooled by the fact that, Steve Nash is coaching Mike D'Antoni's team, as well as, unfortunately the officials were bad. But anytime you face a James Harden-type team, the officiating is going to be hard. I don't know why they love James Harden. They're infatuated by him.
That's
Maybe
facts.
it's the beard. I don't know.
They shot way too many free throws in this game.
They love him. That's a fact. You know, they got all the whistles. We got nothing.
That's
LeBron
facts.
almost lost his mind. But no excuses. Tonight, they won. They were the better team for tonight, not overall. And the Lakers do have to address some things. First and foremost, we lost the game early, not just because we got off to a slow start, but because of coaching. We got out coached by Mike D'Antoni. Like I said, it's Steve Nash coaches the team, but it's really Mike D'Antoni's offense. And you can see when he made that lineup move to, instead of start DeAndre, they started Jeff Green at the center. I knew we were in trouble because Marc Gasol's very slow, and they took full advantage of that. They exploited him. Unfortunately, Frank Vogel never ever made that adjustment, and he was never able to. We were never able to get back in the game.
That's an absolute fact. Damn Lakers fan. I said that in my post game. I said they should have started Montrezl Harrell instead of Marc Gasol, because the Brooklyn Nets started small with Jeff Green, and they put Jeff Green at the 5. So the Lakers made a huge mistake by starting Marc Gasol. They should have been starting Montrezl Harrell at the 5 to counter what the Mike D'Antoni was doing. That's bad coaching by Frank Vogel. Frank Vogel got out-coached by Mike D'Antoni. That is facts.
Anytime we made a run, we put Marc Gasol out there. They went small again, and boom, it was gone like that. You know, any run we.
And you know what? Dan Laker fans speaking facts again. Every time Mike D'Antoni made an adjustment, Frank Vogel never made his own adjustment. When a coach makes an adjustment, you gotta make your own adjustment as a coach.
They matched it. So, unfortunately, like I said, we were just outmatched tonight. Our role players didn't step up. They got the calls. When it's your night, it's your night. Congratulations, Brooklyn. Again, they win the battle. They don't win the war. Now, what I did appreciate, I'm gonna tell you right now, all the showboating that was going on by KD out on the sideline, Kyrie, and all of them. I mean, you would think it's probably, hey, good chemistry for the team, whatever. But I didn't appreciate it because, look, both of these teams weren't at full strength. If you want to showboat right now, LeBron will register it. He did it last year in the playoffs. Him and AD were looking at them sidelines like, all right, y'all want to talk smack? We're going to come back stronger than ever. Just wait. Now, I do expect a move or two, maybe in the near future, due to the fact that we have been struggling on the boards. Man, they got tons of second chance points. We've been struggling in the paint, playing defense, man. Gasol is just like, he's like the poster child. Everybody likes to come in the paint and just lay the ball in his face like he's not even there. At this point of his career, he doesn't belong in the starting lineup. You know, he barely belongs on the bench if he's knocking down threes, making the right passes, and doing the little things. Kevin King said Vogel made no adjustments. Very disappointing. Yeah, I seen that, bro. That's really what we lost the game. When they came out with small ball, and instead of us, coming out and matching up with Markieff, we allowed Gasol to get cooked over and over and over and over and over. Now, it'll be interesting to see how we adjust to this, because this was a very embarrassing loss, and nonetheless in Staples Center. And I think we will adapt and be stronger moving forward. But look, it's just one game. I know I hate to say it. I had the Lucky Laker jacket out. Didn't work tonight. I hate to say it. It's just one game, but it is what it is. Look, we got to move forward. We were injured. Last minute, they pulled out your boy Dennis Schroeder, and that also impacted us. I think Dennis would have ate in this game, especially since they didn't have a lot of paint defense either. So his speed would have helped us a lot. My boy Jarhead says we were out coached DTLF, but it's all good. We will win this war. He said Frank Vogel should read what Steve Nash is doing and change the rotations. My goodness, God bless you, my brother. Thank you, bro. Likewise. And you're right. Look, at the end of the day, Frank Vogel didn't make the adjustments tonight at all. And like my boy Kevin King and Jarhead said, it was disappointing, but it's just one game. No excuses. They did their thing. Shout out to their role players. Their role players stepped up. Ours didn't. There's going to be nights like that. It's a long season. Am I panicking? No. Is this a potential team we could face in the playoffs? Yes. If they get to the finals and we get to the finals. But there's still a lot of time left and a lot of adjustments to be made if we even want to get there. Because, again, we've been exposed all year long, and I'm sure Frank Vogel is working. Not Frank Vogel. Rob Pelinka is working overtime to try to land another big man. We're extremely thin in that front line, and having AD injured only exposes that even more. A lot more. He said, Mo Bamba, bro. A lot of people don't think it's a good idea, but how many people said that when we got Dwight back? He said, I say give the young kid a chance. I'm open-minded to it. It's not my favorite choice, but I'm open-minded to anything at this point. We're getting exploited in the paint. They're coming in here doing the moonwalk, man. There's nothing we could do. You know, it's
They're doing the Michael
compared
Jackson.
to last year's rim protection to this year, even though we're still number one defensive efficiency rating. The homegirl said it earlier. She said we're way worse defensively, but I don't think it's defensively. It's just in the paint. Once we cover up that hole, the boat's going to stop sinking. Right now, the boat is leaking and it's starting to sink. But we need to cover up that hole. That way we can, smooth sailing all the way to the finals. In order for that to happen, I would really love Andre Drummond or any sort of, defensive rated big man. Now, she said, if the Nets get Drummond, we are screwed. I've been saying that, Jackie. I don't want Drummond to go there anywhere but there. I really don't want him to go there. Lakers for Life said